Dun dun dun. I don't know. I thought that was good, but it clearly wasn't. Right. Which screen do we want? There we go. Good evening, my beautiful people. You know my beautiful people, but do you know what I mean? Don't be, don't be weird. How is everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Friday night. Woo. Come on. Made it to the weekend. Welcome everybody. Thank you for joining me on this lovely Friday evening. It's been raining all day. Hasn't been great, but we're here. We're chilling. We're vibing. What more can you want? Also, please let me know if you can hear a fan. Hopefully you can't, but you never know. How do you, okay? How are you? How's your Friday? How's your week been? Access. Welcome. It's been a while. It's been a minute. How you been? How's everybody been? How's your week's been? Big up for Cavs, yeah. 100%. 100% there. Oh dear, how you been? If you hear rustling, I have a package that I need to open. And I don't have scissors. That's good. Excellent. We love that. So I did a poll on what is it, community post or whatever it is. And it came out 50-50 of whether to do gameplay today or just another chill vibe, hangout. So I was like, right, okay, I'll do a hangout because the game that I actually wanted to play today hasn't arrived yet, which is kind of sad. I'm not gonna lie. And it's sort of like, what is it? It's a to make up for like lost time, shall we say? At least you got two PS1 games for 150. You got take small victories. You divide that by 275 each. It's not that bad. It's fairly bad. It's still very expensive. I've also actually finally, it's overdue, but here we are. It's well, it'll be in a pickups video, but I'll tell you anyway because who cares, right? It's Final Fantasy. It's a Final Fantasy, and I wanted to stream it to make up for, never actually playing it. Yeah, so we're starting off strong. I got it's one of them on the PS4. I don't know which one it is. I have no idea. I think it's 15. I don't know whether it's good, bad, awful, indifferent. Don't know. It was a steelbook though, so it looks very nice. I think it's 15. I think. I don't know. I have to check my Vinted on that one. But it looks gorgeous. 8 is the king. Is that on like remastered or anything? Because I have no idea. There's about 100 different ones. Absolutely no clue. For a miserable time. Oh dear, oh dear. I don't know. It was the only one I sort of saw, and then I was supposed to go. I went to CX during the week, and the CX I actually went to had like two or three. I got sidetracked with buying a lot of games instead, and forgot to actually even look for the Final Fantasies. So here we are. It's just one of those. I tried and completely forgot, which is annoying. But here we are. I think 15 is coming, well, next week. It's bank holiday, so mid next week for next weekend, which will be cool. but I'm gonna try and I don't even know how many even are on the PS4. I've seen probably like between 5 and 10 just on that system alone. I'd say easy. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I can't speak from experience at all. Um, but there's so many. I know there was it? I think I saw a Final Fantasy 8, like the Zodiac Age or something. I don't know. That kind of piqued my interest. That looked pretty cool. Don't know if it's any good or anything. Have absolutely no clue. But here we are. Um, I still need a pair of scissors and surprising because there should be a pair here, but there isn't. So here we are. We have a package. You can see it right there. I was going to keep it for a video, but I'll still do a video on it anyway. So it makes no difference. Hopefully it won't be too bad again too. Apologise for the noise. I found that with like the new Need for Speeds as well. Like they're okay. They're average at best. They are average at best, even like on the racing part. But you're right, the story on most of them are fairly subpar. I I don't think I've actually played a crew game saying that. I don't think so. Not the first one. I don't think you can play the first one anymore. I think they shut the servers on that. I love my racing games. I really do. Absolutely adore them. My arcade races. I grew up with Need for Speed. Grew up with Need for Speed Underground. But I think the last new one I played was Need for Speed Payback, the Need for Speed game. So there you go. They're okay. They're nothing special whatsoever anymore. Yeah, that's good. Just spilled my drink. I just spilled my drink. Oh dear. So this arrived today, which actually, with the way it was packaged, came out quite well. So that's not too bad. Let's have a little gander before I show you. Surprised none of the discs moved actually, saying that. I don't know whether to move my one on because it's still sealed. I mean, I 100% agree with you there. Yeah, I can't deny that one. Absolutely can't deny that one. They are written for like, I don't know. It's just not my cup of tea. Yeah, that's why I kind of stopped. For the most part, at PS3, PS4 is still there's still some good stuff on it. Some like this. What a lovely segue that was. I bought that. I'm really happy with that. That came out in really good condition. I don't know what you can see because of the camera quality, but that was an absolute bargain. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that for free. I won't even charge you. Absolute free. Yeah. This is stream exclusive. Oh my god, stream exclusive. Wow. Yeah, that is in great condition. There's two separate versions of this, which I didn't actually know. But yeah, complete. That's pretty cool. Yeah, the two versions is still very good. Yeah, because you can get the bigger box special edition, or you can get the limited edition. What is this? Just the limited edition one. It only cost me what did it cost? 11. So with fees, 15 quid less than. Yeah, I'd like the bigger box. I would like the bigger special edition, but it's gonna go up on the wall. Is that which one? Ellie or Joel? Probably Joel. Probably Joel. Let's be honest. Probably Joel. But they hold their price. I tell you that. You're probably looking 25, 35 quid for The Last of Us 2 Steelbook. This one or the bigger box special edition. They're sort of roughly the same price. But you know that's pretty cool. I'm not gonna complain for the price I paid. That's for sure. That's a banging pickup. Sometimes I always wonder whether they will actually get posted, but it's always a good day when they do. Put it that way. Byron car boot! I'm always sad that there's no car boots near me. Always. I used to love going to them when I was in England, but there's literally nothing, absolutely nothing around here, and it's so sad. It really is. But what can you do? Absolutely nothing. Um, yeah, it's just annoying more than anything. But it'll look good up there. I'd like to keep it in shot though, so it might replace one of these, probably Arkham maybe. That'll look quite nice there. Arkham can go up top. I think that'll probably be the plan. My plan anyway. It'll look good on there. Or I might put it behind me. On the shelf. Don't know. I'm happy. I finally got it though. I'm happy. Not over in here. No, there isn't. Not in NI. I can tell you that for nothing. Absolutely shambolic for car boots. There's markets and stuff like that for like your agricultural jargon and shit like that, but nothing of the same sort, which really, oh, it does annoy me because you can get so many good deals from there. Even if you don't get them often, you can get great deals. Even still, I would say. But yeah, nothing over here. It's just sad. Sad day. Really is. Feel sorry for me, please. Don't. There's no point. Yeah. Yep. That is me. Been over here 4 or 5 years now, I think. I'm trying to pick up the Xbox games that I picked up recently. Oh, the mic really does get in the way. I'm not gonna lie. Well, I might as well showcase these off as well. New pickups. I have other stuff as well, but I've already filmed. And should be. No, I don't think it's out tomorrow. I think it's out Wednesday. Saying that. But these will be in about a week or two. No! You'd like to think so, but they're not. Well, again, well, I say C, it's more like a big town, but here we are. Where I live, there's probably like half a dozen charity shops, and you never find gaming goodies. I think I found probably since I've been here 5 or 6 games, easy, easy, like nothing. I don't know what the difference is. I have no idea, but it's astronomical. It really is bad and annoying at that point. So that's why I use Vinted and eBay. eBay is really doing my head in recently. It really is, and I don't know whether I'm the only one, but yeah, it's bugging me. overpriced slop. Saying that, Yorkie, I've curated a list actually for the first time. Like I was saying, for the first time in 3 4 years, of I say bigger hitting titles. Some of them are like the heavy hitters that I really want to get soon before like PlayStation 3 store goes and all that. Welcome, Jody. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, Life of an Englishman. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah. So I want to get the heavier hitters before all that happens. Um, so I create a list, and there's probably anything above like 30 quid. I thought, okay, that's probably expensive for PS3. Um, so there's probably about 20, 25 max over 30. 20, I think it's about 20. But the whole list at the minute, if I go on my phone, hang on 1 second, is no, that's the wrong one. It's around 75 games in total that I super duper want. Anything else I get, like as your small like pickups and stuff, is bonuses. That includes like the rarities, if you want to call it that, whatever. The more expensive games, and then like anything like less than 20 quid that I really want. These are like pinnacle games that I'm trying to search for. Because I've never done it. I've just been like, ooh, that piques my interest, so I'll go for that. But yeah, it's around 75 games, which is utterly crazy. Things have been lackluster for you, Birdie, in the pickups department. We all have weeks like that, unfortunately. I think this week hasn't been great. It hasn't. It hasn't. Volume wise, has been good, but quality wise, has been average. I'd say. Apart from that, which turned up today, I'm very happy that I've got that. That's probably my best pickup this week, easy, without a shadow of a doubt, which is epic. But welcome to the stream, Birdie. How you been? How's everyone's week's been? Mine's been pretty good. I've been off work. I'm going back to work tomorrow though, which is kind of sad. I'm not gonna lie. Not looking forward to that. But yeah, here we are. We've got to do it. I see the Cabela games. There's so many, which I didn't realize until I did a little bit of research last night. There's like 8, 9 on the PlayStation 3, not including like the sharpshooter actual like attachments and stuff. See, I really want to get Prison Break. I know the game's going to be pretty mid at least, but I absolutely adore the series. It's like my favorite series ever. So I again, it's like Lost, the Lost PlayStation 3 game. It's fairly terrible, but I love a good movie to game or series to game adaptation. I've got one, Birdie. See, that's a thing as well. Yorkie, I kind of, it's not like a burden or a weight or anything like that. That's like the complete wrong terminology. I want to get to where I want to be with the PlayStation 3 so then I can like, branch out without any, I don't even know what the word is. English isn't English. I don't know. don't know. What's the word? Jeez, I can't. I'm just gonna stop talking. No idea what the word is. I want to finish finish, get what I want for the PS3 without feeling like someone help. It's not jealous. Guilty. There we go. English is my first language. Guilty about like spending money on like different collections and that, because it's kind of weird. But in my brain, the PS3 has that much pull. It's one of those. I really do want the Cabela's games, but see, even getting them like on eBay or Vinted and stuff like that is like near impossible. So crazy. 538 games is nuts. But that's you being very close to being done. I saw that. I've seen a couple of copies on Vinted and that for roughly the same price. But there's a couple. It is. Do you know what? I reckon it is that time of the year. I do. Um, Again, I've had like no, I wouldn't say filler tiles, but cheaper tiles this week quite a lot. I went to a CEX that I don't really frequent often because I wanted to go and get some PS3 cardboard. Spoiler alert for the upcoming video, but who cares, right? Um, Turns out didn't get it, obviously, or else it would be here. But they had so many like cheap PlayStation 3 games and Xbox games that I didn't have. And to actually go into a CEX nowadays to find like the cheaper stuff that I don't actually own, I usually find maybe one or two per visit, something stupid like that now. I came back with I think 10, 11, something like that. It's when you know it's as and when you pull the trigger on like the more expensive games, isn't it? They'll always be expensive, but it's whether it's whether it's feasible now, whether it's feasible whenever. Oh, don't even get me started. I don't know, right? Right, I said a little bit about this. Welcome everybody to the stream. By the way, thank you so much for joining on this lovely Friday evening. We are chatting absolute about video games, showing off stuff. Again, I'll show this again because I absolutely adore this. I got this week. Came today. Absolutely gorgeous. In regards to eBay, over the last I don't know, this week, the amount of like games, average Billy basic games that I've seen listed on eBay for like double, even triple the price is insane. I don't know if it's only just me who's like witnessing it or even seeing it. Don't know. But it's frustrating and I don't know how. Like it's absolutely insane the prices on eBay at the minute. For PlayStation 3, other consoles I'm not 100% sure on. Well, I went in for PS3 cardboard, Jody, but didn't get it unfortunately because it was trashed, absolutely trashed, and CEX took it in. Not happening again, not twice. That's why I went in person because I could have just bought it online and did a roulette on it, but I didn't. It couldn't be asked. No, no, not again. 540 PS3 tiles. Are you going for a full set, Birdie? See, even Kev has noticed the price hikes on eBay, and he is an eBay connoisseur, absolute connoisseur on eBay. So I don't know. It's been utterly bonkers I mean, fair enough. Shifting, obviously, getting stuff to trade in for voucher and that. That's literally half my life. To be fair, is buying stuff to trade in. Recently, I haven't actually found too much, but fair play going for the full PS3 set. That's nuts. eBay is, however, one small caveat is I did pick up a very nice special edition PlayStation 3 game on there today for a very good price. Again, it's like one. You see my eBay like purchase history. It's like one game every like 3 months on there because you just don't see them. Like you really don't. Are you serious, Yorkie? Did they tell you that in person, or did you only, like get like an email or something? A trader. That's something else. That's 20% off. That's a lot as well. That is a lot. It might not seem a lot, but that's oh. That's nuts. Surely you don't like trade in that much to get a trader account. Like how much do you have to trade in? Like is it it's gonna be one of those things where it's not even it's store to store. It could just be you trade in four things. It's like, oh, you're a trader. That's nuts. I can't. That just makes your life 10 times harder going forward trying to find the PS1 games. Like it really does. That's just remarkable. I do have a few Xbox 360 games that I can show as well because they'll be in upcoming videos as well. But I thought, you know what? Why not? I can't go over. I don't know the market at the minute, like buying games like online is interesting to say the least. I feel like it's oversaturated, but it's people it's people being scummy. It's resellers at the minute is what I've seen a heck of a lot of like uptick in people charging insane money. I saw what was it? Shadows of the Damned, the PS3 game, um, is around what 20 quid, 22 quid I think in CX, 40 quid on Vinted, and it's got it's got favorites as well. I'm like, I, what? I don't understand. Welcome everybody to the stream. 13 people. Come on, listening to me absolutely talk rubbish. But thank you. I appreciate every single one of you. Yeah, I've shifted my focus heavily, which will be coming up in a video soon, into buying exactly what I want. And my list is beautiful. I would show you it, but it's on my phone because it's easier. But yeah, I want to get all the horror titles. I want to get all the games I stupendously want, and then anything else I get on top of that is Brucey bonuses and just stuff that I think is cool. I mean, fair enough. Yeah, absolutely. Contact customer services and try and get like the big boys to actually have a little gander, have a little word because it's not on. Like it really isn't Yorkie at all. Because all you do is literally trade in a handful of items per week. That's it. But surely, if you're a trader, you're in there like two, three, 4 times a week, trading in stuff, whatever, for credit, voucher, anything. So, what do they even classify as bulk? Like, is it actually XYZ items. Is that in the T's and C's? I haven't actually read them, so I don't know. Yeah, the American market, the NTSC market is utterly insane, utterly crazy. Yeah, there's a couple of people I follow on YouTube, and it boggles my brain some of the prices they pay over there. But again, I suppose CX does have the monopoly. They always will. I can't understand the eBay logic. It won't leave me. It won't, because it's annoyed me a lot. Like a lot. Anyway, I've got a couple of Xbox 360 games. Nothing crazy. I'll just show them off because why not? So first one, PGR. PGR 4, I think. Again, it's another racing game you can't get anywhere else. So £2. So why not? Yeah, buddy. There's, I think, between three, four. Is it four games? They're like over £400. The top one is, well, there's two. There's six special editions on the list, technically, I suppose. Which is, again, it'll be on our upcoming video, but sure. What is it? Killzone Trilogy, and I want the trilogy. I don't want Killzone HD on its own because I want the cardboard. Absolutely love PS3 cardboard. Who doesn't? Then it's the Borderlands 2 Ultimate Loot Chest Edition. That is like my ultimate like collector's edition I want. And obviously in CX it's very underpriced. It's like 75, I think. eBay and that you're probably talking 100, between 120 150. Um well, I'm glad that I can help, Jody. I'm not gonna lie. I appreciate that. That's made me chuckle. That's made me smile. You're gonna make me blush in a minute. Yeah. What? Sorry. Birdie. Where was I? Yeah, the Ultimate Loot Chest. Then I won the. Was it the Last of Us Joel edition and Ellie edition? They're like my top four. I won't go any further, but they are the top four. And at Dynasty Warriors Gundam Reborn as well. I don't particularly want to get Blades of Time or Godzilla. They will be more like a, let's say, vanity item if I can ever, want to afford them with vouchers and stuff. I will pick them up. But they're like, eh. If I get them after, I'll get them after. It's fine. Sorry, Yorkie, I'm now catching up on what you said. The website states, I mean, yeah, I've heard that you can only take in like two copies of like one game, or else you'll be hit with a trader discount. But like they don't make you a trader like your account trader. They give you like obviously a trader discount for whatever reason. I still don't agree with it, but for whatever reason they do. Um, that's nuts. Help us. Videos help for everything. You don't put yourself down. It's for other people to do that. I'm joking. Okay, I'm joking. Please don't hurt me. You're bigger than me. But yeah, they're like my top four, and then the rest of it is like top five, I suppose. That's the thing. I've seen NTSC Blades of Time as well for like 100. Like the PS3 is region free, so I don't really understand. Like I understand obviously you want the PAL versions, yeah, okay, fine. Obviously everybody does, but for the difference in price that makes and they still play in English, what it makes kind of small little sense. That's the thing. It's more like a vanity item for Godzilla. It really is. Yeah. It's like, oh, look at me. I have the most expensive game or second most expensive game. I do want the Dynasty Warriors set though, because they do look pretty good. I'm not overly keen on spending 150 on Reborn though, but and in regards to collector's editions, I like the special edition Ellie and Joel for The Last of Us. They are really nice when they're in very good condition or in good condition. And the Borderlands 2 one, I've wanted it for ages, absolute ages. It's like the only collector's edition that I really want. I shoot you one Xbox game within 5 minutes. Jesus, I am bad at this. I got the original Saints Row as well because you can't get it on PS3. £5 for that. What I would like is, again, I'm not massive on the collector's edition, but the collector's edition of Saints Row, is it with Saints Row 1? Like the gold gun? That would be epic. I'm not gonna lie, that is a cool collector's edition. But yeah, £5 for that. It's not too bad. Then I've got some random other stuff. We have Forza Motorsport 2. I like Forza 2 and 3. They're like my favorites because I had the Xbox when they came out. Anything else I haven't replayed. It's 150. It's in very good. Like the case is in really good condition. To be fair for that. What's this? Far Cry Instincts. I don't know whether this is Far Cry 1 on the 360. No idea. Absolutely no idea. It's £4 though. And can't get it on PS3. I love Saints Row. Saints Row is fantastic. I actually have never really played the first one. I've only played 2 onwards because of the PS3. Never played it, but I've always been jealous of the Saints Row 2 Collector's Edition, like with the gold gun. It's so nice. So nice. I do like it. Absolutely gorgeous. I do have a limited edition slipcover though, which I'll show you for Saints Row 2. It's very nice. That. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. I think it's a HMV exclusive, probably. Um, but it's really cool, and it's one that you don't see that often at all. But it's Saints Row 2. Obviously complete in there. That's literally the only sort of cardboard I have for Saints Row. So here we are. There you go. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's one that you don't see often at all. Um, I've seen it a couple times since I bought that. That's it. But it's cool. I like PS3 cardboard. Who doesn't? Yeah. The new Saints Row is something else. But again, that comes back to like modern gaming being absolutely dreadful. I, to kill the Saints Row franchise is something else. It really is. They competed with GTA as peak. Well, I say as peak in GTA 4 really well. To be fair, they did. But I think after 3, it just went downhill. 3 was alright. It was alright. It wasn't too bad. But yeah, it wasn't great. It wasn't. I do like Saints Row. I have the. This was a gift from GG Talkspod. I haven't played it. I probably won't play it, but it is a nice special edition. To be fair, the steelbook is quite nice, and you can literally pick these up. I think fiver, tenner, maybe if you're lucky. If you're lucky, like it's crazy. And it's nice. It's a nice placeholder. Put it that way. just don't play it. I have a Switch. I have, again, I will show you this. If you want me to show you anything, shout. If I have it, you know, I will show you. I have my own Switch. It does not get any airtime whatsoever. It's in a pretty cool, it's in a pretty cool Zelda case. It was like £2. It's one of those £2 cases from CEX. When I actually got it, I got it for my birthday 2 years ago. It wasn't this one. It was last one. So yeah, 2 years ago. It's dust. Look at that. It is dusty. Oh my god. This boy hasn't been played in a while. I like it. I do like it. It's a gorgeous console. This is disgusting. I'm going to clean that whilst I'm here. But again, this is coming up on a new video as well. I want to get into it more than what I really. The thought of it is a lot better than what I really want to actually play. It really is. Sorry for that. I want to get into it. You know, there's ample opportunity to play it, to actually use it. I just don't. And I'm never really that bothered about playing it or using it, which kind of is sad because it's very expensive. I've probably used this, I don't know, 10 times since I've had it in like nearly 2 years. I say nearly, over 2 years. That is disgusting. How does it get dirty sitting in the case? That doesn't make sense. I had an N64, I got rid of it. It was my first console ever. Like my first one before like anything else. It was a hand-me-down. But I did rebuy. I've had like 2 or 3 pass through my hands, but I sold each and every one of them. I don't particularly know why. The games are quite expensive, and I'd probably just rather play them on PS1 more than anything. And again, the Nintendo exclusives don't really, you know, tickle my biscuit, as it were. So, there you go. GoldenEye, yeah, I had a boxed GoldenEye. Then I sold it. I think I had the silver case. No, I had the normal black one. I didn't have the silver one. There you go. That is now clean. It's gorgeous. It's the Zelda Tears of the Kingdom special bells and whistles version. But it's I don't know. It's on tenterhooks. It really is. I'm very tempted to trade it in, but the trouble is, I'll only get I think 190 for trade credit. Yeah, it's the OLED one as well. Yeah, it's like the bee's knees of normal Switches. But I think personally, the Switch is going to do exactly, or the special edition Switches are going to do exactly what the 3DS Switches did. And that is balloon in price. So if I'm not, you know, in dire need for it, I might just keep it. It's the only sort of thing in my collection where I'd be like, that's got potential of going up and making me money. Everything else I don't care for to make money. I really don't. 14 people in the stream. Thank you very much for joining. Hello. Sorry, I knocked the microphone again. I might actually rebuy an N64, but I don't think I will. I really don't. Absolutely love GoldenEye. I don't mind Xbox. I have no, like, bad feelings about it. I had the 360 before I got the PS3 originally. When I was younger, because I couldn't afford the PS3 at the time. Because it was like double the price. Near enough. It was like 400 quid. I think the 60 gig Xbox was like 102, maybe 180 quid, something like that. But yeah, it's yeah. I like the. Do you know what I really want? And it's kind of counterintuitive. I want a crystal OG Xbox because I think it's a beautiful console. It really is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I really enjoy it. But will I use it? Probably not. But the games are you can get the same games on Xbox, the original Xbox, like Project Zero. I think it's only 1 and 2, or like even the Silent Hills. You can get them for like so cheap, unbelievably cheap compared to the PlayStation. Switch is a travel friend. You're absolutely right. But again, I travel. I wouldn't say like fairly often, but often enough to use it, and I don't. I I don't. I have one game for it, and it's Pokemon Sapphire. Maybe I don't. Whatever one it is, it's got the red like dragon thing. I'm not great with Pokemon, so please don't come at me. Please don't. Please. But yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I'd like an OG Xbox. I would, but it has to be the crystal. It does. There's no point getting a normal one. And I've got space for it. I've made space for it over there. It's ready and waiting. But I'd like to get it boxed. Oh, I just see, yeah, capacitors and stuff on electronics from that age. Yeah, I would assume they go pop pop quite regular. I don't know if any, yeah, it'll probably be from like DX just because of that sort of issue. So if it does go pop, I'll just take it back. I would say get another one, but there probably won't be another one. Some of the OG Xbox games are pretty good and cheap, but it's a beautiful console. Again, it's like the console variants with PlayStation. There isn't much. Up until the PS4, there isn't many variant. You get a couple of color variants, and that's it. With the PS3, you've got like a few color variants, and that's it. The Asian market for the PS3 is insane. You can get some really nice stuff, but the European market, you get color variants. Obviously, the white PS3 is the nicest PS3 known to man. The candy red PS3 is very nice as well. Has to be said. But yeah, it's just one of those. Also, I've only shown you 4 games from the Xbox. So my quest to actually get the exclusives for the Xbox 360 is going really well. Like there's a lot more than what I thought, to be fair as well. Which is pretty cool. I don't know. It's just gonna be one of those where I get what I get. Um, to be fair, I'm never worried about disrupt personally, but when you're picking up the games, yes, Xbox 360 games are absolutely horrendous for it. Like really bad for it because they're DVDs and obviously they're more pronounced to actually get it. To be fair, oh my god. You won't be able to see this at all. But that is probably the nicest Xbox 360 disc I think I've ever seen in my life. It's got like 3 scratches on it. That is it. I mean, it probably doesn't bode well to actually play the game. But anyway, the game in question is Quake 4. £4. Never played a Quake game. Never. They were a little bit before me. And I never played it on Xbox 360. It's making me get the fear. Get the fear, Jody. Get it. No, I don't worry about this, Rock, because obviously if you're in a humid space like this, the chances of getting anything this rot is utterly slim. Not impossible. Slim. Unless it already had it when you bought it. It's just one of those. If you keep him in a damp space and obviously, you know, in the elements, shall we say, of course, you have to worry about it. I don't really understand what you're fully saying, but the discs are cheap, is my understanding of what you said. You gotta, make sure everybody understands what you're saying. It's cheap, yeah. Xbox 360 games are cheap. You can tell. You can literally tell. Dry is the best storage, yeah, for sure. 100%. It gets ridiculously hot in here, though. Always have the fan on. I have it on now. Hopefully nobody can actually hear it. I've never seen any disro on anything like semi-modern, like PS4 onwards. And again, on PS3 I haven't actually, from what I've picked up. But luckily, even on, I don't have many Xbox 360 games, so I can't even say. But I always check the discs, no matter what. That's really annoying. Got a classics disc. This was the only copy they had as well, so they brought it in with the classics. £2. To print the disc, they were adamant on the silver genuine ring, which made weakness in the... I understand fully. 100% now. Yeah, I can understand. Yeah, it's just Microsoft being Microsoft at the end of the day. But here we are. I get it. I do. Plus being DVD, it's like, it's just, yeah. That's crazy. That is crazy. Never. I don't know whether I've been lucky or not, but there you go. So these will be in a upcoming video. Look at that. Stream exclusive. Yeah, woo. Welcome. I don't know how much that, like 20 quid maybe, for like 6 games you can't get on PS3. The transition between PS2 and PS3 really annoys me, especially with Xbox 360 in the middle. But I won't ever stop going on about that. The copy of Quake was actually really nice. Really nice. I'm happy with that. I always find if you find games with like the tag still here, the chances are the game's going to be in pretty good condition. No issues for me so far, yeah. I don't know, it's something that gets passed around the community quite a lot. It's Microsoft. That's to blame. That's all it. Did they have the same issue on OG Xbox? Did they do the same thing? Because I have no idea. Don't think I've seen a OG Xbox disc in years. Absolutely no idea. Hopefully not, because I'd like to get some. You don't really get that many issues, even with PS2 discs. All you have to worry about is scratches because they're DVD. Ah, fair enough, Bernie. Didn't know that. Didn't know that at all. Yeah, you don't really see too much on the Sony side of things. probably a good thing. You always see it on. I'd say 360 is your predominant for Disrupt. With OG Xbox, they had a balance of kind to compete with, so they actually spend money on quality discs. That's good. Happy with that. If I ever buy an Xbox, OG. But again, if you're not going for like the expensive 360 games, is there any real worry? Like with me, I spend £2 on a game, and again, you get them from CX because of the warranty. So if it goes wrong, it goes wrong, and you get 5 years. Cloudiness with black ink. Never knew that. Never knew that, Yorkie. Americans always pick the cheapest. Yes, they do. Anything to save a buck. Anything to save a buck. But yeah. I don't know. I'm never too like worried about it personally. It is what it is. Obviously, for the more expensive stuff, you do your due diligence more so. Everybody does. It's common practice, really. So you're never gonna come away from it, but you can only do what you can to, I say, help prevent, help alleviate it. Dun dun dun. You need that like dun 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 after your message. Dun dun dun. 17 people. That's nuts. Welcome everybody. Which is talking absolute garbaggio. Whilst I show. If anybody wants me to show anything interesting, trying to think. I don't know. I've got some semi-interesting stuff, I guess. Dun, dun. I need to put these back up. They can go up here. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. There for a new video. So there you go. Welcome into the stream, Dan. How are you? How's your week been? Welcome everybody to the stream. Chill vibes tonight, Friday evening. I was gonna do gameplay, a gameplay stream, but the game didn't turn up. Metlock Chesterfield, Jesus, is that Midlands? I have no idea. Hey, no, Dan said he wanted to be at the beach this week, so we're at the beach. And you'll see that in upcoming videos as well. Because of the weather. Although the weather today has been absolutely awful. I love the fire. The fire is great. The fire is brilliant. It's just a small thing. I don't know where Chesterfield is, to be fair. Birdie. I'm assuming it's like Midlands. And if it is, there's a fair few. Because I know a lot of tubers and that are around that area, so do you have or have you ever been interested in the GTA trilogy PS2 big box? I've got the double pack, but I don't have the trilogy, and I would actually like it. Yeah, Kurt, I really would. I have the double pack just here, and to be fair, everybody's probably seen this. It's in ridiculously good condition. Like the games inside are like brand new. They really are. But a semi-funny story is that came free when I bought my Gran Turismo PS2. I had no idea it was in there until I opened the box, and it wasn't described. So that was a Brucey bonus, I'll tell you that. But they did absolutely annihilate the box, so that kind of makes up for it. It doesn't. Still annoyed about that. Yeah, Dan said he wanted. Here's a live wallpaper. You can't see it, but that's moving. How am I moving? There you go. That is moving. You can't see it because it's only a Logitech webcam, but it is. There's birds. You can't see that either because of the light. But there's birds. All right, it's moving. I tried my best and it's not good enough. I might as well just There must be a good half dozen game shops around like the Midlands area that are pretty decent. Because you do see a lot of the like Midlands tubers go everywhere around there. I couldn't even tell you, but there is a few. The Way to Darkness is probably the biggest one you hear, and it's usually pretty good. Um, yeah, I don't know how far that is from Chesterfield. No idea. Whether or not it's been amazing. It's been great all week here, Kev, but not today. It's been absolutely hounding it down. Really has. Sun every day. Lucky. Again, because of where I am, you kind of get a mix of bloody everything. It's never great. It's never horrendous. It's always just like kind of get forgotten, really, to be fair. Yeah, I'd like the Trinity car. I really would. Fake colours though. Don't be mean, Dad. Right, do you know what? For the next weekend stream, I'm gonna change it again. Maybe. do you know what, Dan? I don't know. I don't know where the wallpaper engine will have it. I could just get a picture of it, to be fair, but it won't be live. Jesus. I think I went to Skegness once when I was a kid, and that scared me for life. Same with Blackpool. So if anybody's from there, unlucky, I guess. Vice City Stories, but it's surprisingly not uncommon, but harder to come by on the PS2. Do I have it? Yes, it's somewhere there. It is kind of surprisingly harder to come by. And I think it holds a decent price as well, from what I can remember. Once there's too many. Yeah, literally. It was so bad. So bad. Because you have Butlins, I think, in Skegness, don't you? I think we went there for the weekend. I've been to Cornwall once, and it was like Newquay area, like proper down south. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Cornwall is. Yeah, about 20 on CEX. Yeah, I thought so. It's quite surprising how expensive that game is. Walking with Daleks. Oh, here we go, Dan. I don't really understand. Okay. But yeah, where are you going with that, Dan? I'm trying to think if my Vice City Stories is complete with the map. No, it's not. It's not even complete with the manual. There you go. That's something I didn't even know. Disc is okay. I feel a joke coming. Yeah, exactly. I'm just waiting for it to come to fruition. That's annoying. I thought that was complete, but it's not. Come on, you're waiting too long to do the punch, Dan. Terrible. Do 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 do. I've got a couple of games I want to trade into CX this week, or probably next week at this point. It won't be over the weekend because I'm working. I've got a couple of PS5 games to get rid of because I've played them / don't play them, so they're gone. And surprisingly enough, which I thought this would go, but it hasn't sold on Vintage yet, and it's been up there for like probably 2 weeks at this point. The Essentials New Vegas Only Edition. I thought that would be quite popular, but it's not, apparently. It's got like loads of favourites and stuff, but nobody's paid. I pulled the trigger. I think I've got it out for like literally £1 above voucher price, so nobody buys it. It's going straight into CEX. It's complete as complete be. Nothing. I've got a few other bits to trade in as well to get some. Excuse me. That was a long wait for that. Yeah, he had 7. Cheers, Dan. Thanks. Cheers. Cheers. Yeah, I thought that as well. Like, it's up for like 24, 25 quid and nothing, which is 10 quid cheaper than what it is in CX. But is what it is. If it doesn't sell, it doesn't sell. I'll keep it here, or I'll send it into CX. I don't know. It's one of those. What am I playing at the minute? What have I been playing at the minute? That's a good question. Not actually too much. I've played a little bit of Arkham City on PS4 because I picked up the collection recently, which you'll see in an upcoming video. Just don't tell anybody, alright? That's what I've been playing. I haven't played too many Batman games, but they're pretty good. Actually, they're really good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the combat's pretty good in there. When is season 2 coming out? Like, when is it coming out? I thought it was supposed to be this year, but I think it's next year now, isn't it? Kev's got a joke. I went to the pet shop to buy a bee. The shopkeeper said, "We don't sell bees." I said, "You have 2 in the window." Is it bad though? I don't really understand it. Is that bad? Uh, Yeah, I think that hasn't even like hit the ear. That's just gone. Hasn't even gone over. Hasn't even. What kind of bees make milk? I don't know. That's fair play to you, Birdie. Finding Brotherhood for a fiver. That's nuts. Boobies. Ah, you stole his punchline, Yorkie. How dare you? That's really mean. Take it back. Jesus Christ. Oh man. That tickled me far more than what it should have, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Message reject. Days Gone's fantastic. I really do hope that they'll do a sequel to that. I really do. I've got I've got this version because I know you can get the white version, but I don't really know what the difference is. It doesn't have the game in it at the minute because it's there. Um, but yeah, there's a what I don't. What is the difference? Is there a different steelbook? I feel like there's a different steelbook, but I don't know why they did that. I got a joke. Do you know Nanya? No, no, no. Should I? But I genuinely don't know why they made two different versions of that. It's a very nice. It's a very nice special edition. It's none of your business. Oh no. Yeah, what is Pink and Fluffy? Pink Fluff. Do you know what? Spot on. Absolutely right there. You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. At all. I need to put these away. I'm getting notifications coming through. What's going on? Da 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 da. Yeah, that's fine. What's Brandon smelling? What is going on? To be fair, I'm going to see Peter Kay this year, which is pretty cool. If anybody's even interested in that, probably not. It's not really good. What has happened? We're just. Jesus, Days Gone, is it any good? Yeah, it's a very good story. It's a very good story, to be fair. The combat's in it is pretty good. The horde modes, the hordes, all of it, pretty good. Shame it got a lot of hate on release. So the chance of getting a second one has always been slim, but they did remaster it. So maybe there's hope yet. But it's well worth the playthrough. I don't know if it's not really that too long to get through the story if you're not platinum in. Yeah, it's best not then. It is best not. Kids, cats, sacks, and wives. I blame IGN. Exactly. Yeah. It's one of the Sony exclusives of the last like 5-6 years. That was fantastic. Well worth it. Well worth it. Do you know? I think it's actually gone up in price quite a bit though over the last few weeks. I think it's like 20 quid, 22 quid. I think I saw it for. I think. Alien Isolation is fantastic. I picked that up recently, which you would have saw on Wednesday. Well, it went up on Wednesday. Oh, such a great game, Alien Isolation. It really is so unbelievably scary. When I first played that, it still is. It's nuts. It's a great horror game. What was it? I was going to show you something, but I can't remember what it was. This is one that actually I was surprised to see what the price was as well. It's PS4 clearly. Um, I haven't seen the Alien Isolation Steelbook. I've seen the Alien versus Predator one. There's one. There's two currently on Vinted. One is in a bundle. One's on its own. For like 30 quid is average for that. And then in the bundle, it come. There's like a couple of the steelbooks for like 60. It's that one's nice. I haven't seen the Isolation one. Steelbook wise, I kind of pick up anything and everything. Not everything, but like for the most part, if it's cheap enough, I will just pick it up because they are absolutely lovely and fantastic. You bought PS2 from last week from eBay last week, did you, Dan? Any good? Have you played it? Is it expensive? Because eBay is so expensive at the minute. Don't get me started. I had a rant earlier about it. Daisy, I I used to play on PC a little bit on like the you could mod Arma 2 to play Daisy is how you played it back in the day, and it's a survival. Is it PVE? I think it was PVE back then. Player versus everything, zombies, other people. It's not bad. Never played Never Dead, but it is on my super duper list of pickups that I want. I do want Never. It looks pretty good from what I've seen. I haven't done much research on it. What is it, 20, 25, 30 quid, somewhere there? On eBay, it'll be £100. So there you go. That is not where I was expecting that one to go. Fair play, Kev. That was solid. I'd give that 9 out of 10. I wasn't expecting it. Great punchline. Saw a video earlier today saying that eBay has added promotional fees for sellers that have shops, all because of advert placements. It probably has something to do with it. I'm not gonna lie. But the price hikes are absolutely horrendous though, because they're not going to sell the items that they're actually putting up. Like they won't sell. I saw a Just Cause 2 cardboard sleeve edition that is usually like maybe 5 to 10 quid if you're lucky. £22. 22 quid. I've got a screenshot on my phone. It probably again will be in an upcoming video. The game that I actually wanted to show you because it's gone up like a heck of a lot, which I didn't even realize. I haven't played it yet. Is Do Not Open. I paid £8. I think this game's up to like 20, 18 to 20 quid now. Crazy. It's meant to be one of the better PS4 horror games. There's quite a few PS4 horror games I want, but there's like the market for it is not really there unless you buy it from CEX. But with stuff like that going up in price ridiculously, I only bought that a few months ago, maybe. Maybe it was this year. I know that. To me, that's a lot. What did the dog say when he wiped his bottom with a hedgehog? Rough. Yes. I mean, these are 10 out of 10 bad ones. I'm not gonna lie. Fair play. The previous owner was a married man. Yeah, it's gonna be great condition. Fair play. That's good pickup. I haven't had any hardware pickups in a while. Saying that, you've got 10 PS2s. Are they like all fat black ones, or are they at least different versions? Birdie. I can't talk. I have 3 PlayStation 3s at the minute, with the view of getting at least another 2. At least another 2. I want a boxed fat one and a boxed super slim. And then that'll be me for the consoles done. They're not overly expensive. A boxed fat one's not that much, 50 quid. Maybe, because they are ticking time bombs. And I won't use it. Just be a garage crate. I'm okay with that. And then a super slim just to complete the set, basically. That's it. The only console I need boxed is a PS4. My PS4 box disappeared probably like 10 years ago at this point, nearly. Which is annoying. And a box for it is like 5-10 quid, but I might just I need to pick up a new PS4 anyway because that one's broken pretty much. Do you know what? I don't actually own a PS1. I had a boxed PS1 Slim or whatever, like the super duper small PS1. Honestly, so small. But I sold it because I can play most of the PS1 games on my PS2, so and I needed the cash at the time. But I haven't rebought. I've not. For whatever reason, I just haven't. I'd like one. There was a boxed one on Vinted for 60 quid, I think, which wasn't too bad. Because CEX charge heavy money for boxed PS1s. I tell you that for nothing. They really do. I was surprised as well how much they actually charge for them. Like, it's nuts how much they charge for boxed PS1s. Like, it really is. Right, I need to use the bathroom. So keep yourselves entertained. Keep it PG. Or at least as PG as you can. Dabba 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 doo doo doo. What's happening? It was only 80. I'm back, by the way. You counter offered 65 for 63. You are my type of person, I'm not gonna lie. I'd hate to be the seller, but you're my type of person. Fair play. I'm not gonna lie, fair play, Dan. Right, so we have. Yeah, but why just sell them on if you're not gonna use them? Again, hold my hands up. There is only one PS3 that I don't use currently, and that's the white one. Don't use it, and I won't use it because it's like almost pristine. It's a garage queen, right? Some things in life are just meant to be in a box and left alone. That's one of them. But fair play. 3 of them for €2. Damn, man. True. True. If you got storage for them, I don't see an issue with it at all. I picked up this recently as well, which is a condition upgrade on what I already have. It's nothing too crazy, but I thought it was pretty cool. And it's another PS3 cardboard, which who doesn't love PS3 cardboard? Let's be real. Everybody does. Vanquish with the lenticular sleeve, which doesn't really move that much. But it's $350 and it's a condition upgrade to what I have. I think again that'll be out next week. So spoiler, but not spoiler, you'll probably forget it by then anyway. So it's pretty good. Can't complain. I love anything PS3 cardboard is me. I've got nearly a full Billy shelf of PS3 cardboard and steelbooks. I've got quite a few steelbooks. A lot more than what I actually thought I did. Yeah, I had the normal is it here? I think it's here. Yeah, normal Vanquish. Just look at that. That's something I didn't even realise. Hello, camera. There you go. Jesus. Inflation is hitting hard. I can tell you that. It was August last year I picked up. Got up 150%. 130%. Honestly, inflation's nuts. Crazy. Criminal. Some people might say criminal. I didn't even notice that at all. But hey, it came with the sleeve cover, so there you go. It's probably worth the $350. I've seen it on Vinted and that for like $5 whatever, but again, it's one of those games where I sort of refuse to buy because of the what's the word? Postage and fees. It's just not worth it at all, in my opinion. I actually, again, upcoming video for next week, I actually picked up a game that I've been searching for 3 years in person because I refused to buy it online because it costs like 5 to 5, 6, 7 quid, whatever it is online because of postage. So I refused, but I finally found it. I'm absolutely gassed about that, I'll tell you that. Buzzing. Look out for it. I won't actually tell you what one that is because it's really not that good, but I'm happy with it. And that's all that matters. Who cares? I'm just happy I have it. Not gonna lie, I'm happy I have it. Thank you everybody for stopping by in the stream. 17 of you beautiful people. Well, hopefully you're beautiful. If not, you're making me look silly. But here we are. Good evening, Gordon. How's it hanging? Welcome to the stream. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're chatting absolute garbaggio of games, basically, showing off a few bits. Any questions? Ask away. I am an open book for the most part. So yeah, it's been chill. I did like I said at the start of the stream, I did a poll, and the poll came out 50-50. So I was like, right, okay, we'll do another talkie stream then. So here we are. Another thing that I thought was pretty cool in my PS3 cardboard collection is the Lost Planet 2 HMV cover, which is again something you don't see very often at all. And it's in great condition, to be fair. Absolutely love this. I just need Lost Planet 3, which is shot up in price an insane amount. It's now like 15 quid, which is criminal. Absolutely criminal. I didn't even realise that at all. But this is gorgeous. I picked this up last year on Vinted for like 7 quid posted. Bargain. Absolute bargain. Don't see it at all. Cheers, Gordon. Yeah. It's great, especially on a Friday. People are done from work. I'm not. I'm going to work tomorrow and Sunday, which is sad. Shift work life. But yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. What's my best game find ever in the wild? That is a good question. Let me have a little gander panda. Um, it's probably nothing actually that crazy. Dun, 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 dun. Hang on, let me try and get it. Well, to me, it's very cool, and it has a pretty cool story towards it. I'm not gonna lie, but the price of it, where I got it from, makes it a lot better than what it is. At the time, anyway. This was, I think, probably around February, March last year because we were on holiday. We were in the Netherlands of all places, and they have like I can't remember what the shop's called. It's called it's like a really big like electronics store. It begins with an M, I think, but I can't remember what it's called. Um, and they had some ridiculous like deals on, but not real deals. If that makes any sense whatsoever, probably not. But here we are. Yeah, this game in like CEX at the time was like nearly 50 quid. I paid like 18 euros for it, which was pretty cool. It's not the greatest deal ever, nothing absolutely insane, but it was cool. I was on holiday as well, and the store was really awesome. Like it's really nice to see. But that is the Tintin. It's obviously in Dutch, but I don't care. It plays in English, and nobody cares. Was it the something Pharaoh cigar Pharaoh thingy, and it's the Steelbook version. That's probably like not the best, but like my favorite, definitely. Cigar the Pharaoh, something like that. I can't remember what it's called. I don't know how much it is now. No idea, but it's a really nice steelbook, and it's gonna stay sealed because of that reason. It's just cool. I can't remember. I can't remember the store name. It's like a really big like electronic store chain in the Netherlands. And it was the right place, right time. We were in Eindhoven, and it was pretty epic. I got to spend some money. I was allowed one game, and that's what I chose. So I had to make it worthwhile. Favorite genre game? Ooh, that's a good question, Kev. I grew up on racing games. I played the living life out of racing games. Every whatever it was, Need for Speed at the time, had every single one on release on PS2 and then Xbox and then PS3. But nowadays, I don't know if I have a favorite. To be fair, I like my horrors now. I absolutely hated horror games and anything to do with horrors. Back in the day, I was a little wimp, but now I absolutely adore it. I think it's fantastic, films and game wise. I think horror is pretty good. So yeah, like racing games into horror, basically. I'd say nowadays, definitely. Obviously, racing games nowadays don't hit the same. They really don't, so I don't play them. Kurt, no, you're not the only one. There's some evenings where I'll be like, right, okay, let's just have a little look. And then it turns into like it's essentially right. Sometimes I find it to be like watching something on Netflix or trying to find something on Netflix to watch. You can spend half an hour trying to find something on Netflix to watch, but then go back to whatever your like binge worthy show is, and then just watch that. That's literally what I find myself doing sometimes, and you're not alone at all. Thank you, Jodie. I missed your comment. Appreciate that. Nice comment. You know, stroke my ego in that. All good. Keep it coming. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to move my chair, but it's stuck. Is there a normal version of that cigar? What that tinting get? I don't know what it's called. Cigars of the Pharaoh. Something. I don't know. But yeah, it's probably like the most unique game. I don't really care for games that are in different languages or European versions of games, so long as they play in English, and like the cover art isn't too far off. You know, you can get like the Italian Dons edition, which is fairly different. I'm not gonna lie. But then you can get other editions of games that are pretty similar, so it doesn't really matter. Near is what I want to pick up on the PS3. That is on my curated list to pick up. It's now up to like 18 quid now, I think, on PS3. I think. It keeps climbing a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. It was like 12, 10, 12. Now it's up to 18, so. But I've never played them, but they do intrigue me. And the Drakengard games look pretty cool. Horror's your favourite, Kev? Yeah, it is mine nowadays. It is that I've been trying to get all the horror games for the PS3, just like Birdie. Um, but no, probably a handful left, I would say. Not many. I've got like quite a few of the predominant ones. I'm missing Deadly Premonition, if you classify that as a horror. Um, what else? I actually don't know without looking. I want to play Alice Madness Returns soon as well. I've heard good things about that. I'd like to. You prefer good old toxic plastic. That's not a bad thing. I just think for the artwork and that they look gorgeous for the most part. For the for the, for the, for the most part they do. But it's every each to their own. For the uniformity, obviously plastic cases are the way forwards for sure. You know, it depends what you want. It really does. I love Midnight Club 3, but Midnight Club 3 is like the biggest omission from my PS2 collection. I don't have it. I still don't have it. Every time I see it online, and that is incomplete with no manual, and it bugs the living daylights out of me. And I haven't seen it in person in like a CEX or anything, so I haven't bought it. And it's not that expensive. I think it's like 10 quid. I haven't picked it up yet. It's the biggest omission from my PS2 collection, and that annoys me. Yeah, the I like having an odd random Tuesday or a Thursday off during the week. Jody is banging, absolutely brilliant. Town's usually dead. You can get on with what you got to do. Head into whatever shops you got to do. CEX, charity shops, whatever. Brilliant. It's great. I usually guarantee at least 1 or 2 days off during the week and then one on the weekend. So to me, it works well. It's just working part is the sucky part. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know Nier had a PS4 port or remaster or anything like that. Had no idea. Um, is it a PAL version or is it just Japanese? I had no idea. I'm not overly like clued up on like the Nier Dragon Guard games. They're quite new to me. Is it, Birdie? Interesting. I found the second Forbidden Siren in DVD section at charity shop. Cost 50. Shut up. Was that semi recently, David, or not? But either way, it's still a ridiculous buy. I've never got that lucky. I've said before, but there's charity shops and that around me, few and far between of anything decent. It's just not great. Thank you for stopping by, Jody. I appreciate that. Have a good night, alright? I'll catch you in the next one, in the next video, whenever. Have a great rest of your week if I don't speak to you before. Vampire Rain, Altered Species. Is that on the list? Not sure if that's on the list, Kev. If not, I might have to add that. Interesting. That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. See, everybody's got like some mad. I've had mad deals on like Vinted and that, but nothing like in person. The only sort of ones I've had, apart from like Tintin and stuff, is catching CX slipping. If it were, that's like it. I've had a few of them. I'm not gonna lie, I've had a few of them, but nothing like in charity shops or like markets or even car boots, because the car boots over here is non-existent, so we don't do it. That's crazy. I might have to have it. I didn't know that existed, so I'll have to have a look. But why is Near then on PS3 rising in price the way it is? If it's got a PS4 replacement, unless nobody knows about it. That's still pretty good 2 years ago. I'm not gonna lie. That's nuts. I I missed the boat heavily last year. This time last year to pick up Obscure 2 and Forbidden Siren 2, and kind of kick myself to this day because it's going to cost me over 300 to buy both of them now. But it's one of those. I'll get them at some point. It's just annoying. See them rise that rapidly over a short period of time. I got Wild Arms 4, PS2 for AP. Yeah, they are there to be found. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. I would always say it's well worth going to your charity shops for sure, or your local markets and stuff like that. Car boots, 100%. Because you never know. It's the choice of, or it's the chance. You always have to play the lottery, have to have a chance of winning. If you don't play it, you won't get a chance. I don't play it, which is a shame, but it is what it is. What can you do? Can't do much. Oh, fair enough. So, would that make it a slightly different game, Dan? Or is it like the same game with literally a different person you're playing as? Need to know these things. Really want it. It's on the list. That is not. Is that your best pickup from a charity shop? You okay? That's criminal. You literally robbed them. Absolutely robbed them. Some mad luck there, buddy. I'm not gonna lie. Fair play to you. I've had a fair. I say a fair few. I've had some deals on Vinted over the last few months. The PS3 bundle was pretty remarkable. I still don't know how nobody else bought that because that was up for like 2 weeks, if not longer, 3 weeks. Nobody bought it at all. But it's always good to check your DVDs sections in your charity shop because you just don't know. People might say it's a waste of time, but it's if you deem it to be not, then it doesn't matter, does it? Has no bearing whatsoever. But Vinted, deals on Vinted are a little bit more few and far between. I had some crazy deals like a year or two ago. Last year there was a fair few. I got, what did I get? Where is it? No, no, damn it. I got Def Jam, which is what, like a 40 quid game, something like that. £3 off Vinted last year. £6 posted. It's probably one of my best pickups, like value wise, last year, I would say. Like that was pretty impressive. But again, the competition on Vinted was a lot lower than it is now. But I can still find them. They just take a lot more time, I would say. Just trying to have a little look. To be fair, again, it's in fairly bad condition, but that's okay because condition equals what you pay for it. I paid 15 quid for this last year. It's in horrendous condition. It's complete and it works, but it's awful. This is one of those few and far between eBay purchases. And yeah, it was last year. It was about March, April last year because I bought this and I bought Downpour at the same sort of time. Downpour was like 30 quid at the time, not even, I don't think. And I bought this. So they're there. Like you said, you just have a little patience, have a little Gary Barlow. That's all you need. I am ruining the shelf. Oh my god. Stop. Thank you. Alright, what did I miss? Yeah, well, it kind of makes sense with like Christmas and that people throwing stuff out. Like, makes fair sense, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people say that as well, Kurt. Always ask, because it doesn't hurt to ask at all. It's always a good thing. I know it can be a little bit awkward, but if you don't ask, you don't know. At the end of the day, it's always better to ask. So the PAL version, you play as the father of the little girl, and you do life. They made the combat much more fluid on the PS4. Fair play. Well, I'll see. I might pick up both of them depending on the price. Oh my god, you work for Game? That's like the biggest news tonight, I think. £2.99. Yeah, but back then, what 2001, whenever it came out, that's probably the equivalent to what, like, I don't know. I was like 3 back then, so I don't know, 15 quid now, maybe something like that for like a new release. Maybe. I don't know. Again, I was like 3, 4 when that came out. Yes, I'm young-ish. Not that young anymore. Can't believe you went for game. Crazy, man. Yeah, I think anybody and their nan would be pissed seeing you pick that up for a fiver. You're 17. 17 in 2001. It's only 14 years. That's over half my life. Just. It's only 14. See, if you put only in front of stuff, it doesn't ever seem that bad. So it's only 14 years. That's pretty good. That is something else. I think you're the same age as my brother, saying that. Thereabouts. I mean, young as my brother. There you go. Being nice. I don't even know what the like minimum wage was back then. Even if there was a minimum wage, because I can't even remember when that came out. 25 in 2001. Well, again, that's only 22 years on me. Again, only you put only in front of it. It doesn't sound that bad. You're still young at heart, so it doesn't really matter. That's 3. That's nuts. I can imagine. I kind of am sad that I wasn't a part of that generation because I do have a lot of appreciation for it. I grew up with older brothers and stuff, and they're like of that era, so I still had like the tail end of it, I guess, from being around them and that. But yeah, it's kind of annoying, like in the wrong generation. But 59 this year, Kev. You don't look a day over 40. 59. That's not bad. Kev's older than us all. True. That's good money back then, no? 268 an hour, I'd say. Because I know apprenticeships and that get paid absolute tuppence. See you later, Kurt. Thank you so much for joining tonight. Appreciate you. I'll hopefully catch you in the next one. Thank you so much for stopping by, man. You're old enough to be. Yeah, no, I think you actually are old enough to be all of our dads. Maybe not Dan. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe not. Probably not. Close though. It's all good. Age is just a number. Apparently. I always feel like I'm still like young. 27 is just like a weird age. Not quite 30, not like 21 either, so it's just weird. But cheap car insurance though, so I'm not gonna complain. It's good. It's very good. I'm trying to think what else. What I really want to do, like after focusing on PS3, I'm gonna like not put a pause on other collections, but I think the PS3 hit list is what I'm going to call it. Is going to take center stage, but I really want to get into collecting more PS1 and Mega Drive after. I feel like I really want to. I don't want a huge PS1 collection. Not like, 900 games. It's a bit too much for me. Yeah, I stopped myself. I stopped myself. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, I really want to. Because at the minute, I think I've only got like 20, 22 PS1 games. Something stupid like that. Pissed on sagging and your back hurts. My back already hurts. It's already there. In my old job, kind of did my back in. That's why I quit it. So, yeah, I feel you a teeny bit on there. You've got, more, how do you say, experience with that. So it probably hurts more. Speak for yourself, Barry. I haven't curated a list yet because obviously PS3 is taking the biscuit. But there will be. I know there's like all the Need for Speeds I want. I want the Fear Effect games. I still don't have all the Resident Evil games. There's a couple of Marvel games that I want. A couple of Street Fighter games that I want. Um, what else? There's a few other bits and pieces. There's stuff that I'll curate over time as well. But there's a lot that I'm missing. To be fair, it is PS3 is my main console that I collect for, and now I'm like double down in. I'm doubling down on the PS3. More so going forward, I think to try and really knock it out, and then I can focus on like other collections as well. Is your fingers struggling there? Like porkies. Sorry, that tickled me a little bit. Yeah, no, that's fair. Being a Sparky. Sorry, Yorkie. He's not. That's definitely not a typo because Y and P are not that close to each other. Not that close to each other. No, not for PS1. And even for PS3, I've always said it's been whatever, like, tickles my pickle, but I've now got a curated list. So we're going for the list, and then anything above that is just Brucey bonuses. And then after the list, focus will be heavily on like Mega Drive and PS1 because they get put to the wayside at the minute. And especially Mega Drive, I absolutely love Mega. Predictive text, is that what you're blaming it on? That's great. I can see it, but still, you definitely meant it. Dan's a vampire. That's true. Yeah, definitely. Don't like wine. I've never been a wine drinker. Yeah. Top targets. The GTA Collector's Edition. I'd like that because it's really nice cardboard. I'm not gonna lie. Then there's the Twisted Metal. I don't know which one it is one of them. Um, that has shot up ridiculously in price. Silent Hill is like the biggest one, I'd say, and then anything after that is hits and misses, I would say. There was a pretty cool Driver 2 collector's edition that came up on Vinted a while back. That kind of interested me. Unsubscribed again. No, don't do that. Please don't. I'll be nice the next time. I will. But without like fully going through it, I don't know. Yoshi. You play with the tenterhooks now. I don't like wine. White wine's alright, but absolutely not on red wine. Definitely not. Oh my god, no. It's too much. I prefer my shorts, whiskey, stuff like that. Rum. I absolutely adore rum. Yeah, it's been up for a while, to be fair, but it looks pretty cool. Do I have what, Kev? D. It intrigued me a lot because I do like the driver games. Trying to think, it's a couple of Crash Bandicoots probably in there as well. Like you sort of like your normal sort of not run of the mill, but I suppose run of the mill games as well, with a few extra spice. That's great. Silent Hill 1 is like my top target. That and the GTA Collector's Edition. Metal Gear Solid probably as well. But actually, no. Actually, I want to pick your brain. Yorkie saying that. There was in CX, my local one, a couple of weeks ago. You can get two separate or different versions of the Metal Gear Solid like special edition. Of what I don't know what it's called. It's like the cardboard version of Metal Gear Solid, whatever it is. Um, but then you can get like the dual case ones. That is like little box, yeah, whatever it is, PS1. But then I saw like a fuck off like really big one. Excuse the language, but Jesus, like a really long one, and I don't know what the difference is. Pretty much. It's just called D. Okay, no, no, I don't. Visual effects style horror PS1 game. Oh, very nice. I'd also like to get Clock Tower 2 as well. Clock Tower, but I think they're Japanese exclusives, as far as I'm aware. I've got all the driver games, I think. No, I don't have Parallel Lines. So no, I don't. But I do have Driver 76 on PSP in the action pack, which when CX sent this to me, obviously decided to take the sticker off and absolutely butchered it. Butchered it. Which really annoyed me. It's not for sale though. Yeah, it is, but I don't know what the difference is between like the normal like cardboard version and the stupidly long version. Like I really don't. I don't know what the difference is, but it's super expensive. Super duper expensive. You're absolutely right. Yeah. So you've got like I don't know what it was, and I don't to this day I still don't know what it is. But like you get your normal PS1 box in the cardboard, Metal Gear Solid, the special edition, whatever it is. Everybody's seen that. Everybody sort of knows what that is. But then this one was like ultra long and thin. Like it had like the two games next to each other, like on end. Like I've only got PS3 games here, but like this, instead of that way as a box, they had them like this. It's really weird. I've never seen it before, and I've never seen it since. I'm probably explaining it stupendously bad, and here we are. Can't be bad luck. I think I've got Onimusha 2. I don't have Onimusha 3. They're pretty good games. I haven't really picked up too much on the PS2. Yeah, it's utterly expensive. Do you have it? It's a really cool piece, but it's one of those where I probably would never get it. See, I could do that, right? I could. Or I could ask the Oracle of PS1. I could. Could do that. Google is my friend. But I thought you may know. Yeah, I've seen it for around 120. Yeah, that's fair. It's cool. I like it. Anything cardboard. Thank you for stopping by, Birdie. Much love. Thank you. Hope you've enjoyed. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one anyway. Have a great rest of your week. If I don't speak to you before. Thank you for stopping by. See, that's fair, Yogi. I'm not gonna lie. I have like three. I had like a really big PlayStation One collection, probably just over a year ago. 23. Random ass games, absolute random games. Um, but I purged it. I needed the money at the time, so I purged it and got rid of loads of stuff. I hate PS1 Platinum games, and I've got three. I think I've got three games currently. One of them is a Tomb Raider game, which I need to replace because I have all the Tomb Raider games. I think, like I'm 99% sure I have every single Tomb Raider game released, potentially. Um, and then one's Driver 2, or one of them's Driver, and one of them's GTA, which is really annoying. But you're right, it's the same with me in PS3. I've got three Platinum games in my PS3 collection, the whole collection. One of them has to be a Platinum game as well, because you can only get it on Platinum or Essentials, that's it. Prefer the Essentials version, but you can't get it. I hate it. Absolutely hate it. I have about 20, maybe 30 PS2 Platinums. They're behind the rest of the games because I hate them. Like one of these, like by bottom shelf, is double stacked with Platinums behind and then PS2 in front. I say PS2, normal PS2. They're just not that nice. The PS3 Platinums are probably the worst. I'd accept PS1 over PS3 any day of the week. PS3 is horrible. And the one that I have to have is Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition. No, I said it again. Midnight Club LA Complete Edition. Appreciate that, Kev. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. It's been another banging stream. It really has. These talking streams are actually pretty cool, or hangout streams, whatever you want to call them. I just like showing random stuff, really. But the next one's probably going to be Final Fantasy, but I'm not sure which one. Yeah, but don't look at it logically. Look at it cosmetically, Dan. All right, just logic goes out the window. Okay, don't look at it logically. Right, you are absolutely right, but I'm not going to give it to you. All right, not going to do that because they look disgusting. They look horrible. PS3 ones are the worst. I'll show you it. I'll show you it. You know what they look like, so I can't even be asked to get up. It just irritates me. I've been trying to find Midnight Club LA complete essentials because it's a complete edition. Yeah, exactly. It's literally what Dan just said, David. Um, they are like the complete version of the games, and you probably should buy them for that reason because they are like the best version, but they look horrible. So, you know, I have to play them in bad. Yeah, absolutely. Hands up that they are the best version to play because they're the latest version, I believe, that would be released. Unless it's an Essentials, I'm not sure what the difference in versions are. I think Essentials sort of took over from the Platinums anyway, so it would be the same sort of principle. That's why I don't really mind the Essentials either, but not avidly going for red spines. Who has the time for that? Who? Especially for like the overpricedness as they are now is nuts. They just don't look good. They don't look uniform. And even with PS3, they changed, well, they stopped doing platinums halfway through. So you've got, I don't even know how many is on there. I'd have to look at down the games man to have a little look and see how many there is. He'll know. I have no idea. It's just a personal opinion. I don't. Yeah, they're just not nice. Screw me, do whatever. I don't care. Oh, that was good. Fair play. Fair play. You are absolutely right there. Wow. No words. I've got nothing from that. Nothing at all. I mean, it makes perfect sense. You're not wrong at all. I don't think anybody can argue with that. Nobody can argue with that logic. That's literally best comment I think I've heard. Ridiculous. Anyway, moving swiftly on. Yeah, I'm collecting platinum games because they're like my, they're like women or, a long term relationship. shall we say. I'll take a look at that when I can. I don't know if I can do that right now. It'll be on that screen, so I'll take a look afterwards. 100% correct. Oh dear, no. No. I don't even like him flashy, I just like him, normal. Just normal run of the mill is good enough for me. Good enough for me. I've got all three in platinum, and for whatever reason, I've never bought the normal version. Whatever reason, it's like £6. But apart from that, it's GTA. No, it's Gran Turismo 5 Prologue, Midnight Club LA, and God of War 3. They are my three. That's it. That is it. But then they stopped doing them and then moved into PlayStation. Was it Hits on the PS4? I think. Yeah. If I can get one out. Yeah, PlayStation Hits, which was after the Essentials, obviously. But yeah, they look a little bit better, but it's still Red Spine malarkey, which, if you're into that, then fair play. Thanks for stopping by, Yorkie, Barry Wayne, Dave. I'll call you Dave. Barry Wayne, Dave. Thanks for stopping by. It's been fantastic. I'll catch you in the next one anyway. If I don't speak to you before, no doubt I absolutely will. Barry Wayne. I don't know. Do I have fuel? I don't have it. Yeah, I don't have it. So I don't know. How the hell is it upside down? That's like so stupid. It's one that I want as well. It's not an expensive game. But that's gonna bug me. I'm surprised I don't have it, but no, I've got pure. I thought I had fuel, but no, I don't have it. Sorry, Dan. I never knew that. Never knew that at all. I don't even have it to showcase, which is kind of sad. In fact, it's very sad. How the hell did they get away with that? I don't think, is there any other misprints or random weird prints that you know of on PS3? Because I'm trying to look, but I don't know. Or any like known misprints. Don't know. Don't know at all. I've got a weirdly printed Naruto on PS3, which I'm not 100% sure whether it's a reprinted cover or not. I've seen the Bulletstorm one on PS4. It is terrible. Yeah. Yeah, the spine on that is absolutely shocking. Take it easy, okay? I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for stopping by, man. I don't actually. Let me go get it because it's just here. If I can. So we have it, but I don't. Ah, I actually know what happened. Fair enough. It's the spine, which is absolutely wrecked. But to be fair, I've only just realised this, which is kind of lame. But here we are. We take the inlay out. It's been folded over. If you can see that, been folded, which until now I didn't know. So we're finding new stuff out. We are. Don't know if I'm going to be able to get that out. Don't know. But that one's always bugged me. Always. It's probably. I'm not going to get that perfect at all. Probably worse than what it was. You sent a pick of fuel. I'll take a look at that now. Actually, say I don't even have Discord on my PC. I'll have a look at it on my phone. Give me a second. Ever since I did my updates, I took Discord off PC because it was getting too annoying. Oh no! Yeah, that's awful. That is awful. I hate that. Absolutely hate that. That is awful. Who in their right mind? Who thought, you know what, that's a really good idea. We're gonna put it upside down just to absolutely ruin your day and ruin your life. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Perfect sense indeed. If anybody wants to see anything or, you know, shout away. I really want to get Fuel as well because it's not actually a bad game. But the spine kind of annoys me. But is it still a thing if it's like normal ways? I say normal ways, like, you know, that way instead of laying down. Vertical, is that what that one is? Don't know. Don't know. That's crazy. Can't get over it. Absolutely can't get over it. Trying to think if there's any others. I don't think there is. They got a lot better for it on PS4, which is good. The game is good, yeah. The game is good, but it's just one of those. Pure as well is a very underrated game, in my opinion. I enjoyed that. For like a racer, arcade racer. I'm not a massive fan of like off-road stuff, but like motocross and stuff's pretty cool. Rally is not really my cup of tea, and there's some hefty I say expensive enough rally games on the PS3, which I don't really want to ever go to. It's the same with like the Armored Core games. They've never interested me, and I really should get like into them and actually do my research for them because they are expensive. Most of them are very expensive on the PS3. Bum 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 bum. You got 7 second attention span, so I like to waffle. So yeah, good luck keeping up. Most played. To be fair, most played will probably be GTA 5 story mode and online. I think GTA 5 is. I used to play like a lot with other people and friends and stuff back in the day. Haven't played it in years, mind properly. Um, so that Call of Duty and that would be like high play times because of multiplayer and that. But GTA 5 for an online game is my most played online game or game in general. It really is. The Motorstorm games are absolutely fantastic. I love them. First one was really good for when they came out. Really good. Was that under 7 seconds? Probably not. Most played like story game. I really enjoyed Far Cry 4. I played that a lot. Better than a goldfish. Not by a lot. Not by a lot. But yeah, GTA across like PS3, PS4, and a teeny tiny bit on PS5. I think I've only played like a couple hours at best. Far Cry, yeah, Far Cry 4 is up there. Like your Call of Duties, obviously, for multiplayer. See, mine would have been Modern Warfare 2 onwards. I played a little bit of World at War, but I was just a tiny bit like, just a little bit young. But like Modern Warfare 2 onwards was really good. But I think I've got like on GTA 5, the online, I've got 55, 56 days played, something like that. Which, again, I need to sneeze. Are we going to sneeze? No, we're not. Okay, that's really annoying. Yeah, it's like 55, 56 days played, but 30 of those days was in the first 3 months GTA 5 released on the PS3. I know that. I think I've still got pictures of it. I played that game so much. Way too much. Way too much. But here we are. Is what it is. I enjoyed it. Need to put these games back away. Ah, something's really tickled my nose. Haven't played the new GT game. It still holds its money. I saw the 25th anniversary or whatever it is. Like special edition. I saw one of them on Vinted today. Actually, they hold their money. It's a steelbook and it's a very nice steelbook. It is beautiful. It would look gorgeous up there. Was it white? I think. Yeah, it's beautiful, absolutely fantastic. But I've never, no, I haven't played it. It still holds its money. Still like 30, 40 quid. I really like GT Gran Turismo Sport. I know it had a lot of hate, but I enjoyed it for what it was. And I have the special edition of it. It's very nice, very Billy Basic. I know the special edition doesn't come with. Does it come with this? I don't know if it does or doesn't. I can't remember whether I got this separate or it comes with it. Don't know. But it's really nice. And it's cheap. It is cheap. Oh, did it? Fair enough. I don't really check Argos at all. At all. No, nowadays. Don't know why, I just don't. I'd like to pick it up. It'd be one of those like actual PS5 pickups that never happen. Because I've only got like 12 games for the system. Physical. Did they shut the servers down on GT Sport? I heard that they did, but I don't know. I played that a lot. GT Sport online with friends and that was pretty fun. Never played it competitively. Never would play it competitively because why? But it's good. It was. Haven't played it in a couple of years. Ah, something's really irritating my nose. Really irritating my nose. Ah, fair. The campaign was alright. I enjoyed that. It was pretty good. It probably has been like, I think, yeah, 2020, 2021 was the last time I would have played that. It's good to pass the time. It's not the best thing in the world, but it's decent enough. And the special edition, like I said, is cheap. I suppose that's because you can't really play it. Or you can play like the career or campaign races, whatever it's called. I can't remember. Try to think what else. This is piece that doesn't get too much attention. The Uncharted Nathan Drake Collection Special Edition. It's kind of a Billy Basic steelbook, but it's very nice. Comes with that and the art book, I believe. Yeah. Hello, camera. There you go. Art book. It's very nice, and this was a ridiculous price on Vinted last year. I think I paid 10 quid. And it's like, it's quite uncommon. But I know there's people out there that like the is it a subset? I don't really know. I don't think it is. Just the bigger box PS4 stuff. So there you go. It's very nice. It is quite uncommon, Dan. Um, I saw it on Vinted, picked it up straight away. Last year, whenever. I've had it quite a while. But it's hovers like 40 to 60 quid, something like that. Same sort of price as the Spider-Man special edition. Although there was one on Vinted quite recently as well for like 40, 50 quid. It's really nice, and I do tend to forget that I have it. It is nice. It gets overlooked, in my opinion. Because like you've got No Man's Sky, Days Gone, Uncharted, Neo, Uncharted 4, God of War, uh, probably one or two others. They're cool. I've got two of them. I want Horizon Zero Dawn, like the bigger box special edition, because I've got this version. I've got the Forbidden West PS5 like special edition, which I bought. I paid the same price as the normal vision, normal edition from CX last year. For like I think it was like £18-20, and it's like a £40-50 game. I like a good special edition. I do. They're very nice. This one's gorgeous. I do like it. I do want the Zero Dawn one. I do want the Zero Dawn one. Yeah, that looks pretty good, and it's again not that expensive. I don't know if I got the signature edition. I've got the collector's edition of GT5. Again, super cheap. I think it's like £10-12 in CX, something like that. It's quarter to 11. Jesus. Didn't even know that. Yeah. I do like a good special edition. Especially for the same price as the normal game. That just makes it 99% better. It really does. I've heard that the Nino Kuni one is quite expensive, and it looks gorgeous though. It really does look nice. Like it's well worth the price. There's only a couple special editions that I really want, so I'm pretty happy on that part. But steel books, stuff like that, small special editions, cool. I'll take them. Big ones, probably not. Wonder if they'll do any price changes this week in CX or next week, shall we say? Don't know. But to be fair, I say ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen, I'm probably gonna call it there. I need it. I'm hungry. I haven't had nothing to eat yet. I had a snack before I came on. Probably gonna call it there. I'm probably gonna be live. It's gonna be either Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Not sure which. It looks gorgeous. It really does. Because I don't know what my rotor is next week, so I don't know. But it's gonna be one of them, and it's probably gonna be gameplay. Who knows? If you if we like doing these, we can do these. These are brilliant. I love doing these. These are fantastic. Just let me know. If not, I do have a game coming for next week, and I'm excited to play it. Ish. That's the schedule for next week anyway, so it should be pretty good. Obviously, I'm working tomorrow and Sunday. It'll be one on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I will let you know before. Um, but again, I might do gameplay. I might not. But I do actually enjoy just chatting absolute garbo to everyone. See you later, David. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you. I'll reply to you on Discord when I can after this. Thank you for joining in. If I don't speak to you before, take care. But yeah, it'll be one of the days. I love doing these. These are actually really fun. Just showcasing absolute random stuff, questions, whatever. It's just nice to have opinions, conversations about the stuff we love. So there you go. If the people want what the people want. I will give the people what they want. For the most part. Not everything. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But yeah. Again, thank you so much for everybody tuning in. It's been absolutely fantastic. It really has. It's been absolutely fantastic. Yeah, so do I. I love hearing and talking about games and showing different stuff and showing, intriguing pieces, interesting stuff you don't see or whatever. I love it. It's so good. That's what makes these so fun for me. It really does. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Kev, for joining. Much appreciated. Like I said, it'll be Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Just watch out for it for next week. I'm not sure which. Take lawnmower. Haha. Take care, lawnmower. There you go. Right, I'm off skis. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next week. But obviously, check the video out. That's out tomorrow. Thank